Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to more Age of Empires 2, and today we will finish up Joan of Arc. Hopefully, at any rate. I know last time I promised to try, but Age of Empires 2 is a very mentally exhausting game. It's very fun, very fun. But you can try and do as you do, but eventually that exhaustion is going to catch up to you. So no matter what you do, you gotta be careful with yourself because you don't want to burn yourself out. As something very of you know. Anyway, I hope you will enjoy the Rising. But either way, the question of the day is: what's your favorite historical figure? Now, I'm just talking from experience from Age of Empires 2, ish, and my own personal understanding of history, but I'm very divided. I don't really have a personal favorite, but in terms of sheer force of will, I'd have to either give it to Saladin, in Edward Longshanks, or Barbarossa. No. I know those are three very medieval historical figures, but even still, you have to have some admiration for them. And one managed to retain control of the Holy Land during one of the fiercest crusades, but all the while maintain a peaceful-ish disposition. The other, whose sheer force of will kept an empire together, and the other end. Edward Longshanks is an intimidating historical figure himself. So fierce, and he knew what he wanted. A fierce king with plenty of teeth, even in his old age. Of course, Genghis Khan, and William Wallace, they're all interesting. And Age of Empires 2 does a great job of telling those stories. He's an excellent job, even. But I will say I am very much partial to conquerors who've changed the world, like Genghis Khan, or peacekeepers who only fought back because they had no other choice. But either way, let us take off and try our hand at the Rising.
June 25th, Orléans. Dead France is returning to life. Our army swells with new recruits. In olden times, men swore fealty only to their particular lord. Now, we fight not for the insolent lords and ladies, but for France. For all of us, Joan is France. There is no distinction in our minds. The Dauphin himself has arrived in Orléans. Never have I seen such a celebration. France needs a king, so we must escort the Dauphin to Reims, where he can be properly crowned. Yet, the city of Reims is dangerously menaced by the Anglo-Burgundian army. The cities of Troyes and Chalon also bar the way. Joan commands that we must liberate all three cities before the coronation, and we eagerly seek to fight.
It's always good to have higher morale in your army. Come on then, let's move forward. We have 125, control of the rivers, good strategy, but almost close to most vulnerable. Objective. In short, don't do anything foolish. And don't take risks that you don't have to. As usual, we'll run our scout cavalry forward. Come on then. And that should probably draw a few of those English troops that are no doubt a little bit forward towards us.
Joan of Arc is attacking our camp.
not let her cross the river.
We'll keep the monks in reserve, as you do. Come on then. Make an example of the English. Let them suffer and be torn apart by armies. Come on then. And we need to explore. Don't let the resources go to waste. Cannot squander this opportunity to understand our surroundings, you know? Oh, there's so much to learn, so much to do, so much to find. And your help is appreciated. Come on then, we need to keep up with the production. And unfortunately we don't have enough resources for a second town center, which would have been ideal. We'll start with sending Joan of Arc and then the Knights. Have her absorb the damage. There should be more resources to find here anyway. We also need to build up our army! We need to smash the enemy in fast and early. Can't let them give them a chance to recover, you know. Oh, such weakness will always be taken advantage of if we let it fester. All right, good to know. More resources. Joan of Arc, you'll know what to do. We'll smash them, as we did the others, and then we'll just continue. After all, there is an example to be made. We have forces to arm and ours to destroy. I can't let them grow in strength now, can we? Yeah, well, but we also need to focus on our economy first and foremost. If the enemy's economy grows too strong, what can we do to defend against it? After all, it's up to us to make an example of the enemy. Which in this case means destroying the town centers, after all. We gotta make sure they are crushed beneath our feet. I'm so dramatic. Like, no. We don't really need to smash them all down. We just need to make sure they are taken care of effectively. In this case, effectively means making sure they are effectively non-combatants. And sit down, right? Either way, we got to focus on the good stuff. Got to focus on the crops and the good health of our army. Yes? Either way, got to make a big, strong army for France, right? Prevent unfortunate incidents from happening. Create another town center while we're at it. Speed up villager production. And we have enough villagers working on berries as it is. We'll smash that tower as well. No use having such dangers around. It will only serve to hurt us in the long run. Da, 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 da. Alright, you're for. But we need 8 farms ASAP. You don't want to leave such weaknesses to fester after all. Come on then, let us make good with our farms and resources. Da, da, da. I know it seems strange how I'm going about this, but trust me, it makes sense. In its own twisted way. And we just need to make sure we have safety for our villagers after all. We can't let them be harmed, can't let them fall flat, can't let them go into danger so wildly, so vast. But once again, there's so much to do, so little time. Especially when there's enemies to find. I mean, we gotta run them down, we gotta stomp them flat, we can't let them get it in our way. Because there's problems with that. And after all, there's money to be made, there's fun to be had, but right now, resources is game. And of that, I'm glad. And we need to focus on our knights after all, make them strong, for it is of France. As we are in command, and for France we shall fall. Let us bring up our army, let's bring up our force. Or else we can't let them fall now. That'd be a tragic situation, of course. Let's go, let's make our army great. Can't let our forces fall or abate. Let's see. Yeah, anyway, we do need some stone. Stone as well, as in addition to our gold. But right now, our focus is solid. It can't be full. We can't afford to fold. Beat up our army of France. Chivalry and knighthood at our glance. We do need something important, something special indeed. Be that pushcart, after all. That'll benefit our forces indeed. Da-da. Righto, righto. Well, take an example of our enemies, but be swift, you see. We gotta build up our army all over them, indeed. Can't let them fall, we can't let ourselves fall, we can't come short. So our army must grow. That there is no retort. Let's see, what else do we need? Siege, of course. No time to delay, but we do have Imperial Age, you see. Need something to think. But for now, a monastery. And university will do for now. Indeed. Come on now, let's build up our army. Horse made swiftly. An army of knights and cavalry. After all, food isn't very important because upgrades. No, they are the most important. Let's see. Wrong one. It's let's see. We'll palisade up around here, right about here. You see, protect ourselves and our enemies. Can't stop now, can't afford to go slow. Gotta keep moving, make an army, you know. Anyway, we'll take out Chalons. Answer the army so swift. Army great. An army of knights. How quaint. Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go. Then you see, we can't let go down. We can't. Enemies see our weakness indeed. The weakness indeed? No. Our force is made to slay. After all, it is us who will win the day. Come on then, let's just not tarry. Okay, it's time to take Chalons out and make them buried, and so they are buried. Come on now. Oh, they are.
The French are trying to cross the
Lions then, I suppose. And that town center shall fall. Oh, don't you know? We'll make some siege. How foolish of me not do so indeed. Sent the cavalry and the knights to their death, quite frankly. Some gold for me indeed. That's what we need. Let's see, let's see. Let's make a market. Sell off some wood. Wood right quickly. You've always continue to mine gold. Well, it's very so swiftly. Come on now. Oh, where's your charge? Or did I disrupt? And yeah, your charge was disrupted. It brought low indeed. Even when your knights can compete with me. Alright. That's beside the point indeed. You got some knights to make. And an army to feed. Let's see. Is there an opening? Probably indeed. Oh no, there's not. That's a gate for me. Righto, righto. We can finally upgrade chivalry. These tables work 40% faster, don't you see? Hey, let's go, man! And we can prepare to charge! Once we have our trebuchets up and writ large. Alright then. And let's build up those farms. After all, it's the way to protect you from harm. Let's go, man, let's go. Looks like I did some foolish indeed. And I left myself undefended, quite frankly indeed. But no matter indeed. I'll be slain soon enough. And quite swiftly indeed. Anyway, down with that. Time to trebuchet them down. Oh, no need to get frisky. Oh, hey, Zero Gravity. Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to see you on my stream. How are you doing? Yeah, I've been doing. Yeah, sorry for the delay. Hey, I didn't notice initially, but it's nice to see you. You come meet me. But yeah, I'm having fun. Oh, bye, Zero Gravity. Ugh. Return to work. We'll just trebuchet them down and knock the houses down. Can't let them stand, can't let them stay. Okay, so we'll make them pay. Okay, so Trebuchet is here to stay. I'm doing pretty well as well. Honestly. You right? I'm just getting used to my VTube avatar. I'm having fun with it. And I'm just doing a game that was basically part of my childhood. In order to help refine my abilities to really keep speaking, because Age of Empires is a game that's something I've always enjoyed and I got really good at some point. I don't know exactly when I got exceptionally good at Age of Empires, but it was at one point indeed. Stirrups. Well, not stirrups, chivalry. That's the name indeed. And after you're done with the guild, actually, some of you now go there. Let's see. And mine the gold for me. Gotta be done with it. Quite frankly. Get plate armor or upgrade quite quickly. And we prepare for the next round of sieges, indeed. Also food. We have a glut. It won't affect us very much. Let's see. Righto, righto. Gotta get down. Gotta get moving. Both of you nice there. There. That'll stop them from grooving. Let's see.
Okay.
And we'll move up our stables.
Pastisor.
No, not that. Not archery range. Stables.
Pastisor. Pastisor.
But after all, we gotta plot their eventual downfall as well. Ah, it's so easy to run, to make them fall over. Easily, it's done. Now the knights will produce ever quicker, you see. You now with conscription researched, it shall be a breeze. Anyway, we gotta get. Gotta get our army up and running. Gotta keep them moving. Gotta keep them grooving. You know. Anyway, I do. If you guys want to learn about me, I do have a fidget toy I keep on my desk. As after all, it's fun to mess about. You know. Sometimes you just get anxious, you just need, and you have energy to burn, so you take your toy and you move about, you know. Anyway, their gold have run out. Well, let's move them over here. Keep them functioning. And with no need to fear. Here, keep them moving, keep them running, keep your stables producing. After all, army of knights is quickly, and the rate we produce is quite comparable to not the rate of, you know, the Gauls, the fastest producing in civilization when it comes to military. Is still pretty significant. Anyway, we'll run them. We'll distract them with paladins. They can regret. I do know how they've been. And run them down. Frankly, aim for an easy win. Anyway, the win. Our army is coming. No need to rush, as we find them, and we rush. Let's see. Are you sure that on center seems a bit out of place to me? If it is, oh well. No worry for me.
The English in Troyes have been defeated.
Anyway, that's easy enough. Now, rest them down with the army is simply enough. Let's see. The town center's over there. Let's not get hasty and overextend ourselves, quite frankly. We've gotta keep steady, we gotta keep pace, we gotta keep moving at a easy, simple rate. Come on now, let's not be hasty. We'll siege them down our own rate, quite frankly. We will take our time and when an enemy of peace. as we get ready, siege them down easily. Let's see. Ah, there their town center is. Anyway, I'll make plans. As their siege is something that's a bit out of hand. So, instead we'll do this. We'll make a plan indeed. We'll siege him down quite carefully. He will construct a market over here. Prepare for a long, drawn-out economy. Well, not over there. Over here is fair. Prevents them from doing something stupid, don't you know? Anyway, that should indeed. It will be prepared for a long, drawn-out siege. Let's see. Anyway, an army quite quickly, constructed quite frankly. For our actually, don't you know? Oh, as we make our moves and our plans for now. Let's see what to do. We'll fortify our castles for now. I'll make sure they're strong. They won't easily take a bow. Let's see. We have an army at the ready. Quite quickly now. As we will run them down. Oh, without a doubt. Anyway, we've got to make sure we have monks to back them up, you know. Oh, after all, it makes no sense to have an army dead and buried, you know. We'll assign you over here. And some resources, won't you, dear? Righto, righto.
Okay.
Oh, you as well? We can use some more stone, more castles, you know. After all, we'll draw them out, we'll take them one by one, a piecemeal battle. Oh, that's easily won. Let's see. Bit of trade for you and for me. You keep the money flowing. Satisfied my greed. After all, an army of knights is quite useless indeed without all of our economy to back it up, you see. You gotta keep moving, gotta keep grooving, you know? Ugh. So it ends up quite the boring show. Oh, we got economy moving, got economy grooving. $41 gold, no, that's decent enough, don't you know? And we'll keep improving, we'll keep it, make sure it grows. After all, that's an important part of the show. Gotta keep it growing, gotta keep it good, gotta keep the show going as it should. Anyway, start making some trebuchet, you know. Gotta siege the tower, the fortress down, you know. Da da da. $1 gold, not bad, not bad. It's quite our own little Silk Road, don't you know? Now, as we move on and get more wealth, time to destroy the town of Rhymes. Rhymes don't, quite frankly. Anyway, making some control groups here, don't mind me. You gotta take some liberties, you know. Huh. Da -da. Da -da 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 -da.
Prêt. Pastis sort.
Righto, you folks gotta go.
Qu'est fait?
I'll be efficient, don't you know? Let's see. As the army only grows and the wealth must flow. Come on now, come on now. Oh, it's time for a show. Oh, as we make trebuchets. Is, don't you know? Oh, pathetic. How miserable indeed. Run down by French knights. Almost a tragedy. Anyway, get back to the front. Righto. Our wealth only continues to grow. Oh, as the siege weapons will line up and begin to throw. Oh, let's test out on this keep. Keep easy to see. We'll slam it down into rubble and debris. Anyway, titling out of range, but falls pretty easily. And provokes the enemy and attacking in piecemeal, you see. Anyway, move the trebuchets up. The army is out. And we'll keep the knights in flow. Oh, without a doubt. especially as the gold comes in. Without doubt. There's war to be waged, but no doubt. Anyway, no need to doubt. We'll just have them down. Have the town center down quite easily, you know. No need to wear internal war, or no need to destroy everything, because that's quite a bore. Or now the town center is dead, it's quite done swiftly.
Now the coronation of the Dauphin can proceed.
Easily, see? You don't need to take out the town center here, quite frankly. No need to tear down walls, no need to be violent, just need to destroy down the walls. Isn't that typical?
As we rode into
Oh, you know.
Reims, a sea of peasants and lords knelt before Joan. Some even knelt to kiss her horse's hoofprints. Cannon thundered, and 1,000 flags danced in the breeze. In the enormous palace, the Dauphin knelt before the Archbishop and rose as King of France. Prayers, anthems, and sermons filled the great chateau. Interspersed among perfumed dukes and ladies were tattered soldiers from our army, many still bearing wounds. Joan herself was at the king's side, as was her bedraggled battle standard. Despite the celebration, I know in my heart that this war is far from over. Our fathers and grandfathers died fighting the English. Joan gives us hope, but I do not know if hope is enough to ensure victory.
Anyway, that was easy enough, don't you see? Let's return the map and see what there is to see. Big bit of pride, you know? Our efforts, don't you know? But yeah, my definite advice for this scenario is draw out the enemy, like with any scenario, draw out the enemy army, do not fight on their terms. But if you do have to fight them, do not go directly for the walls, especially in scenarios. In scenarios, it is more about laying siege to a city than it is rushing in and destroying everything all at once. Because if you can lay siege to a city, the army will definitely come out in order to face you, because they know it's not going to work if they wait. Now, on my hand, I do prefer the long game, especially with Age of Empires. Because if you lay siege, the enemy has to come and face you to take down your trebuchets or risk having all their defenses crumble. And the AI will not take the defenses crumble any offense against them easily, especially in the early campaigns. Anyway, I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom real quick. Righto, I'm back. Righto, then, let's take advantage of this. We'll go to the next scenario, don't you know? Crush the English there in Paris.
France. France has a king once more. However, as Joan gains influence with the people, jealousy grows within the court. The king's evil advisors now seek to destroy Joan. It is only a matter of time before they succeed in poisoning the king's mind. Joan must hurry to fulfill her mission. Paris, the jewel of France, has been under English tyranny for decades, and French patriots trapped within the city are eager to escape. We are now marching on Paris, hoping that the reinforcements we have been promised will arrive in time.
Yeah. Easy enough, easy enough. Don't survive, refugee villas. You're not trying. Posts are injected, guard your siege weapons, swallows will be. You're not. Siege weapons. Blah blah.
Paris is just ahead. Let us locate the refugees and escort them to
Righto,
the
righto.
point with the king's men. Oh yes.
Righto, but here's the strategy. We're going to lure the English out, don't you see? Why fight them on their own terms? Why fight them in the city? After all, if they take offense to this, their walls being attacked quite easily, it'll mean a lot for you. And after all, no need to fight them on their own terms. Let them and be drawn out and slain. No. Anyway. Come on then. Draw the English out. Well, they'll follow me. Quite easily. They fall for my trap, don't you see? Now that with their fullest actions, they left themselves open, and that their longbowmen slaughtered to a number. Come on then, bring out the artillery. Bring them out, I say. And no need to be hesitant, no need to be silly. Once again, the same old trick works easily, as their army falls under my cavalry. After all, why take on the force all at once when you can take them on piecemeal, one-on-one? Use your army to your advantage. Use your smarts, don't you know? After all, English are quite foolish, don't you know? You gotta be smart. You gotta think on your feet. After all, otherwise, you'll be quite dead, don't you see?
Oh yes, sir.
Da-dun. Righto. Bring the archers out. Out. We'll fight them on our own terms, without a doubt. After all, it makes no sense to really fight them and on their own terms. And after all, if we fought them on their own terms, they'd win without a doubt. No, you just gotta fight smart, you gotta fight slow. You Can't do anything by typical chivalry charge. Aren't you know? It's like they said earlier, don't you know? You gotta use cunning, you gotta be smart. Can't fall for the old trappings, you know. It's a siege. Siege quite slow. You gotta take it one part at a time, you know. No need to rush, no need to be in a hurry. France is not going anywhere, so don't you dare scary.
Okay. Oil. Certes.
So one part at a time, gotta be careful, you know.
Okay. Oil.
Ah.
Okay.
I made a foolish mistake, don't you know? I got overconfident and I paid for it, you know. A mistake is a mistake, in honesty, but we've learned, don't you know? Take that as it gotta be. Joan must survive indeed, so let's take caution. And optimism, don't you see?
Prêt.
So
Libérax.
slowly we go.
Certes. Tirax.
Gotta let 'em out, don't you know? Oh, can't go fast, can't be in a hurry. Okay.
Okay. Fait. Oil. Certes. Tirax. Oil. Libé. Certes.
Or else your army will be dead in quite the hurry.
Oil. Tirax. Prêt. Okay. Tirax. Certes. Prêt. Libé. Libé. Okay. Fait. Tirax.
Anyway, one last
Tirax.
longbowman, and no need to scurry.
Oé. Tirax.
Joan of Arc's almost dead. That's
Libé.
quite something to make you worry. One step at a time, as always, you know.
Fait. Certes. Oil.
Oh, can't be in a hurry, it's a siege. Don't you know? Ugh. I'm glad the entire city is neutral. It used to be an enemy. And you can bet that was quite a mess. Yes, most certainly. Stop. Alright, they are revealed.
Oé. Certes.
I wish we had a monk, you know? Oh, this would make this scenario a lot easier. But I argue it's good scenario design not to give us a monk. As controversial as that might seem,
Okay.
no need to
Okay.
do not give the player too strong an army.
Libé. Oil.
Let's see.
Oé. Tirax.
Anyway, time to bring up the archers.
Prêt. Oil. Tirax. Certes.
Archers fight at our own terms, you see. Can't let them win so easily. Alright. If the champion has made a foolish move, quite foolish indeed, left himself open to my vengeance indeed. Alright. A slow-paced strategy for you and for me. You can't afford to lose much army, you see. After all, we have no healer, we have no monk. So, we'll take each time our time. No need to be in a hurry, you know. Oh, as our trebuchets act as our guide, Ed, you know. They help us see what we otherwise would be blind to. Anyway, bring them forward. Righto, righto. Bring the villager back. It's a slow, drawn-out siege. Siege against our enemy. So we gotta be careful, we can't be in a hurry, you know. Let's see. This is where cannon comes in useful, don't you know? Oh, gotta strike them down, piecemeal indeed. You can't let them get away. Quite easily. Anyway. Oof. That was close. Alright, repair him, please. Ugh. If we took that directly, we would have been screwed, you know. Oh, alright. And continue. Our adventure goes forward. Let's see what else is on offer. No need to be too forward. We'll strike that down, quite simply. After all, it's our enemy. So, one piece at a time. The castle must go down because this is just being an annoyance, don't you know? No, it has to get out of town. Can't let it remain, can't let it stay. Yeah, it's just going to hire our army on this day. So let's take it now. Can't let it stand. And as we take opportunity here and now. Anyway, the castle's down. Poor Patty. Yeah, oh well. It's just, we're just gonna have to deal with it, don't you see?
We have rescued the refugees.
Okay.
We should head to the bridge at the Seine River for the rendezvous with the king's men.
Prêt.
Oof. That's tragic. Anyway. We don't need to rescue them all. They all don't have to be it come back alive.
Dirax.
As unfortunate as that might sound, it's true. Oh. Righto, righto. Keep army moving. Gotta keep that flow. Oh, no need to stop, you know.
Qu'est fait? Prêt. Libelle.
Que fait? Oh yeah.
Okay. Certes. Certes.
After all, there's plenty of refugees to be found, don't you know?
Que fait? Oil, Dirax. Livé. Certes.
Ugh.
Oil.
Anyway, we're taking it slow. Oh, don't you know?
Qu'est fait? Certes.
Oh, no need to rush for our army to be on show. Oh, after all, needless danger and needless abandon is downfall of many of our army.
Okay. Dirax.
It's quite clear, you know.
We should wait here. The king's
Oil,
reinforcements will be along any second.
Oh yeah, Livet. Certes. À la bataille. Que fait? Livet. Prêt.
Where are those blasted
Oh yeah,
reinforcements?
Livet.
We are all the king could afford to send.
Fred Sherry. The king's weeping advisors want to see Joan defamed. Or worse.
Que
We
fait? Oh yeah.
are on our own. We must hurry.
Hmm.
Comprehend.
Que y a? Livet. Que fait?
Let's
Oh, yeah.
see.
Livet.
There's usually a great force beyond the bridge. Major Onager, we must be cautious about, you know.
Certes. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Certes. Livet. Livet. Oh yeah. Prêt. Livet. Oh yeah. Certes. Prêt. Bonjour. À la bataille. Que fait? Livet. Oh yeah. Que y a? Que fait? Que y a? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Certes. Livet. Livet. Oh yeah. Certes. Livet. Oh yeah.
Anyway, you should get reinforcements soon enough, you know?
Prêt. Certes.
Oh, between you and me, there is more than you've been shown.
Que fait?
Oh, after all. We've obtained a great army indeed, so we have a force for you and for me.
Que y a?
Yes, that will indeed be shown, despite the king's treachery.
Que fait? Que y a? Assaut. Prêt.
Anyway, that takes care of that issue.
Que y a? Certes.
Don't need to worry about that anymore. And we'll run that Onager down swiftly. No need to worry. No need to tarry indeed.
Que fait? Livet. Bonjour. Certes. Oh yeah.
Alright. Right then. Alright indeed.
Oh yeah.
It does a great army indeed.
Oh yeah.
We are tired of licking English boots. We follow where you lead, Joan of Arc.
Prêt. Assaut. Livet.
Righto, righto. Oh,
Certes.
we'll take care of these enemies indeed. And then we'll get it out here quite easily and swiftly.
Que y a?
But yeah, this is a... In this scenario, gotta take it slow. No need to rush
Prêt.
forward, you know.
Livet. Oh yeah.
Oh, rushing forward is a sentence, don't you know?
Que fait? Bonjour. Certes. Prêt. Livet. Que y a? Oh yeah.
No, we just gotta take it slow. Piecemeal, one at a time, you know. Oh, and do it as I shown, and you will come out victorious, you know. Oh, just as I have done. No army loss, no major losses, don't you know?
Ohé. Virax. Certes.
Righto, righto.
Oil. Virax.
Prêt.
We gotta get an entire army out. That gap isn't wide enough, you know. Let's see. Yeah, let's take that wall down. Make it tumble and fall, you know.
Prêt. Libet. Qu'est fait? Libet. Certes. Qu'est libet.
Alright, alright. At that, we put on a show. Oh, now time to go. A false exit, an empty hope. So, another place where there must be another break, don't you know? Ah, over here. Right swiftly. Right swiftly now. Alternatively, I know I could have broken down, but it feels more appropriate to do this, don't you know?
Qu'est fait?
Rien que fait.
You gotta take him down, can't take it slow.
À la bataille. Bonjour. Rien.
And we have an army to move out, don't you know?
Prêt. Certes.
Oh? And now we have a significant force, nothing to sneeze at, you know. Oh, and we can take things down and provide quite a show.
Da.
Oh, but this army is enough to hold the line and if need be. You know, come on, France. And it's time to be free. Right, let's go now. Well, but the Honor's acting as a scout, you know. We are free to go. Oh, we need to
Qu'est?
be freaked. But now we must be behind our siege. It's quite useless, don't you know? Combien. After all, what use is this? What use is an army of siege if you can't do anything at all, you know? Let's see, let's move on forward, see what there is to see. You gotta get out of here, don't you know? Oh, breaking down towers, breaking down walls, yeah, march forward, done. Now, fight for your freedom, you know. Let's see, let's go on. Yes, there's a path here. I had not been misled, not at all.
Que fait? Oh yeah.
Righto, righto.
Qu'est?
Rien. Libet. Certes. Oh yeah. Que fait? Libet. Certes. Prêt.
Come on now,
Oh, yeah.
come on now.
Rien.
We have an army to take.
Libet.
Make free France and all that. It's not that much of a hot take.
Que fait? Certes. Oh yeah. Certes.
Let's see.
Libet.
Qu'est fait?
No need to tangle with the English. No need to put on a show. Oh, we'll be safe if we take it slow.
Que fait?
After all, it's we don't want to fight an enemy we don't have to, you know. And trebuchets will serve as excellent distraction as well. After all, why focus on the units when there's a siege that's vulnerable right before you? We'll take advantage of the opening rocks then. And if they want to fight, they can have one. Righto. We'll make these control group 1. First, or what's up? But it's about to come. You know it, you love it.
This time she will not escape. Burgundy is coming. You are vastly outnumbered.
I wouldn't say outnumbered. Quite honestly. In fact, we just slaughtered their army, don't you know?
And our peasants are safe. I just hope Joan can make it to the castle.
Anyway, hey, that was easy enough. Outnumbered? Oh, what a joke. No, if you want to see outnumbered, go back to the HD edition. That's outnumbered.
Tragedy. As the refugees fled into the chateau of Compiègne, Joan was trapped outside. Burgundian soldiers knocked her from her horse and paraded around with their prisoner. None of us can sleep knowing our precious Joan of Arc perishes in a Burgundian prison. The soldiers stare at the uncaring sky, condemning themselves for being unable to save her, for being unable to save France. Paris was the first major defeat ever dealt to our army. Had the king sent the promised reinforcements, we would have captured the city. Now it is France's darkest hour.
I mean, with my strategy, we could have captured the city easily. Oh well, don't need to worry. Let's return the map, see what there is to see. Yeah, we could have taken it with some smart maneuvering. There's no problem, no worry indeed. It just take one part at a time, win the siege. But that is not historically accurate, don't you see? Because they will run us down quite easily. And the army of Burgundy, that used to be massive, well, it was quite pathetic, if I must be honest. Alright, time for the final level. Let's go!
July 14th, Bordeaux, new Joan of Arc. A rich world made empty and poor. The English put her on trial as a heretic. Joan's mind was as sharp as her sword, and she avoided all the cunning verbal traps of her prosecutors. In the end, Joan would not renounce her mission. The English found her guilty and burned her at the stake. But her death is not in vain. La Pucelle is the rallying cry as peasant and nobleman alike take arms. My army is an army of the people. And even without the king, we are poised to strike at the English stronghold of Castillon. A victory at Castillon will crush the English pretensions in France forever. Should I die in this battle? I die for the Maid of Orléans. I die as a patriot of France.
How noble indeed. This is entirely a lie. Okay, longbowmen, especially in this scenario, will basically aim at things. The counter to longbowmen are your knights. Full stop.
Sweet Joan, I shall avenge thee.
Lord Jocelyn, the army awaits your command.
Anyway, time to lay siege. The Burgundian town, not too far to the east. We have a victory to win and a strategy to take. Make the enemy army. He will capitulate.
We fight for the maid of Orleans!
Okay, Libet.
La heel sword is not bloody enough.
Anyway,
We'll see how English longbows fare against French cannon.
Nope.
Perhaps we should defeat the Burgundians and establish our base in their own town. Just a thought.
either way, we do have a strategy being thought out. We'll lure them out firstly. They will not take to their town being attacked so easily. Even so, we'll win because it was not fighting on their terms after all. Which is the deadest thing you can do in Age of Empires 2, fighting on the enemy's terms. As far as you can help it, do not ever fight in a position that gives your enemy the advantage. Ever. If you, because if the enemy has an advantage, they will use it to their fullest extent. Anyway, yeah, we just gotta take this slow. Oh, and deliberately. That is the name of the game, after all. Oh. Age of Empires is a game where the defenders have all the advantage in most cases. Which is why you do not fight on the enemy's terms. Because you fight on your own, and the terms you make. Let's see. Anyway, that should be done. And as all their work comes undone.
Burgundian stockpile of resources.
Righto, righto. But yeah, that's how you win this. It's easily enough. You take your time and you siege them down. I mean, frankly, that's enough. after that, we'll take on... We can't leave them standing. We'll take on our enemy. His defenses. No mercy. No pity. Can't leave them standing. Anyway, it's time for another siege. We'll take down Burgundy. While it still stands, you see.
Que fait? Cueilleur? Oyel.
After all, you can't let them grow. They're weak,
Libé.
and not quick to grow.
Prêt. Oyel.
So, down south we'll go, knock down their town,
Cueilleur?
on to and fro. After all, a weakness is... Capitalize on a weakness is something to be done. After all, that's just part of the fun.
Certes.
Don't be a fool!
Que fait?
Finish my knights.
Oyel.
Provoking the English so wholeheartedly. It'll doom us sooner than you think you might. Ugh.
Que fait? Libé. Oyel.
We'll take Burgundy now. Can't leave him stand. And it's another enemy we can't afford to let stand. And
Prêt. Assaut. Assaut. Cueilleur? Oyel. Libé.
yeah, we'll take them down on our own terms indeed.
Que fait?
He'd say so long to Burgundy.
Cueilleur? Assaut.
Dude, that's one enemy we don't have to worry. There's no need to fret. And as they fall down, no need to regret. Anyway,
Retreat! We must abandon France to the French!
anyway,
Que fait? Oyel.
hey, that's enough. If that's taken care of indeed.
Oyel.
Their army is tatters, don't you see? So no need to be overly brutal or cruel. Well, their army is done for, you know. So let's not be a fool. Well, so that's one enemy down, something we don't need to think about. We have two others now. To take on now. Well, to the north we have Shrewsbury, an English knight of nobility, you know. Oh, let's see. So we'll take them. We'll take our time. We'll take nice and slow.
Cueilleur? Libé.
Oh, as we take them down with the English power and might, don't you know?
Cueilleur?
Alright, that's taken care of. That's easy enough, don't you know?
Where is your precious peasant general now?
Well, I guess. Well, quite frankly, she's in our heart, our memories. Easy enough. Well, her actions did much to encourage us, don't you know? Oh, their actions, yes, they put a damper on things, but don't you see? That's only the beginning. And let's put this cart right back there, and we'll make plans to take advantage, you know. Oh, there's certain things that we must do, especially now we have the opportunity to. A market with Burgundy? Don't mind if I do. So, after all, they have been brought low. There's no need to worry about them, no. Damn pot. Let's see. It's just something to report. Can't stand bots in my chat, you know. Oh, they're disgusting. They're a waste. They're wanted. 8 advertisements. And you one. Let's see. That reminds me, we need to fill in this wall as well. Else we become vulnerable, you know. Well, we have another Duke to take. We have Shrewsbury to take care of next. It's quite easy, you know. Oh, the enemy general must go down. Oh, Burgundy was slain quite easily. And now it's time for now it's our time to shine, and just is bright and equal. Righto, righto. Oh, we have an army to grow. Oh, and camps that need opening now, you know. Oh, for now, you'll all move to wood, because that's where we lack, don't you know? Oh, probably we should. Anyway, we'll take our advantage, we'll go up a wall, we will not allow them to annoy us, after all. Well, you know, when this definitive edition first released, this mission became near impossible. If you are overly aggressive. Alright. So you want to start our crap? We'll let you start crap. I hope you like being slaughtered wholesale. Shrewsbury, you're next. Your aggressive actions will not go unnoticed or untested. Or without consequence. And so now, the fate ace the best. Righto, righto. Oh, that's ours, don't you know? Anyway, with enough wood, we can make quite a few farms. And I'll reseed, take advantage, don't you know? As they disarmed. And we'll need to take up an opportunity now. Be sure to, you know, castle up here and now. Up. But here first and foremost though, we have an opportunity for trade, don't you know? And Abandoned Market is perfect for trade with Burgundy, don't you know? Anyway, time to respond. Can't let this nightly attack go unanswered. with their arrogant smarm. Smarm. Yes, it's an answer word, right? Smarm.
Que fait? Certes. Da. Prêt. Oh yeah. À la bataille. Certes. Libère. Certes. Bonjour. Que fait?
Yeah, he was dead the moment he stepped out.
Pastisor.
I feel no regrets about letting him die.
Okay.
The only regret I have is he stepped out in the first place. Hey, don't you know? Anyway, we have to continue to grow. An army is at on his stomach, don't you know? Oh, da 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 da. And we took care of Burgundy quite early, you see, so they don't have an opportunity to become a rare threat, don't you know? Well, after all, the greater the threat, the greater the harm. So we got rid of their arrogant smile. But we also need a monk, don't you know?
Okay.
Well, and as our farms grow and the defenses are uncontested, you know. Well, we'll find the answer to their ambient threat sooner than later, you know.
Oui.
Anyway, you there.
Pastisor.
We have a few buildings we need to make. Make important things, you know. Oh, blacksmith, a monastery. That works, you know.
Que fait? Libère.
Anyway. And we just have to keep growing, being more powerful, you know. Set up a castle or two as the Duke pitches out.
Okay.
Which reminds me,
You are nothing without Joan. Prepare for battle. We come.
anyway.
Que fait?
You'll need our knights sooner, you know.
Oil. Pastisor. Pastisor.
Que y a?
Alright.
Que fait? Y a?
Don't be arrogant.
Prêt.
Stand in place.
Que y a? Y a.
Is as we construct our defenses in place.
Oui.
Yeah, we'll take care of that easily enough.
Prêt. Oh yeah.
This is far less harsh than it used to be, you know.
Que fait? Oh yeah.
Alright, that's taken care of. Easy enough, no great show. Oh, but but the castle does show an army of pikes. Needs to be at the ready, you know.
Que y a? Certes. Que fait? Que y a? Oh yeah. Libère. Certes. Da. Prêt. Libère. Assaut. Que fait? Oh yeah. Que y a? Certes.
Righto, righto.
C'est fait. Neo.
Oh, we'll prepare our army of knights for no contest, you know.
Que fait? Oh yes, certes.
We'll move them over here. No significant threat, don't you know?
Oui.
Annoying, yes. As troublesome indeed. But with all these arrows, they'll be brought low indeed.
Prêt.
Que fait? Assaut.
Righto, righto. Oh, we
Okay.
need to improve our fortress, don't you know?
Pastis.
Anyway, I need to use the bathroom again. Coffee runs through me, you know. Righto, righto. Oh, wasn't too long, I hope. Ugh.
Prêt. À la bataille.
Need an army of pikemen if we're going to take Shrewsbury, you know. Let's see. You need to keep reducing our villager. There's an growing number. After all, having a lack would be quite the blunder. Take on Duke Shrewsbury next. And his army of knights. I hope it will prove to him to be quite a delight.
C'est fait. Pastis. Pastis. Pastis.
As he has proved quite uncaring of his men as he runs them to death again and again.
Pastis. Okay. Bûcheron.
Either way, the English will be taken care of next. One way or another.
Oui. Pastis.
Hmm.
Pastis. Neo.
Oh yes.
How annoying indeed. Repeatedly sends his knights to the grave, you know.
Que fait? Libère. Que fait? Certes. Libère. Certes. Oh yes.
Hmm.
Que fait? Libère.
Rastisor. 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 Rastisor.
Qu'il y a? Que fait? Serre, libère. Assaut. Qu'il y a? Ça. Fait. Oh yeah. Serre, libère. Que fait?
Let's see.
Qu'il y a? Que fait? Serre, à la bataille. Fait. Libère.
Oé. Libé. Rastisor. Oil.
Anyway, this has proven to me that he needs to be taken care of sooner rather than later.
Qu'il y a? Serre.
Féfé. Rastisor. Certes. Rastisor.
Da-da.
Prêt.
No more delay.
Rastisor. Rastisor.
Que fait? À la bataille. Qu'il y a? Libère. Que fait? Serre. Libère. Serre. Fait. Assaut. Oh yeah. Serre. Libère. Serre. Oh yeah. Libère. Serre. Libère. Oh yeah. Serre.
Let's see.
Oé.
Qu'il y a? Oh yeah. Libère. Serre.
Kate. Oil.
Fait. Serre. Libère. Qu'il y a? Oh yeah. Que fait? Libère.
Féfé. Libé. Bûcheron. Vilain. Rastisor. Prêt. Rastisor.
Qu'il y a? Fait. Oh yeah. Serre.
Let's see. I do need a monk. Monk or two.
Kate. Prêt. Bûcheron.
Alright, we need army of pikemen, and that is no debate.
Fait. Libère.
Let's see.
Fait. Serre.
Féfé. Artisan. Rastisor.
Que fait? Oh yeah. Serre. Qu'il y a? Que fait? Libère. Oh yeah. Libère. Serre. Libère. Oh yeah. Bonjour.
Let's see. We're fighting this battle right now. They've grown quite strong indeed.
Fait. Libère. Que fait? Serre. Bonjour.
Imperial Age. I have two. Oh, we have the gold.
Qu'il y a? Que fait? Qu'il y a? Fait. Oh yeah. Serre. À la bataille. Libère. Oh yeah. Serre. Oh yeah. Libère. Serre. Libère. Oh yeah. Libère. Oh yeah.
Let's see, but we do need to advance sooner than later. Let's see. We'll move out mine over here. Let's see. Where's my market? It's over here now.
Oui. Prêt.
Yeah, this is getting dangerous. Anyway. Hey, that's taken care of. But we are going to have to set siege sooner rather than later. We should have taken down the Duke while he was still weak. And no times for regretting it. Now we have to take pride in what we currently have and what we currently can wreak. Let's see. Okay, that'll be done. And here and now. Well, let's see. Oh, and now their castle now. Let's see, let's see. We will have to. Alright, alright. Hey, we're going to have to take down the Duke. Duke sooner rather than later. Alright, and that involves creating halberdiers. Yeah, plenty of wood. And so we'll sell quite a bit. And set up some armor for a bit.
Ohé, libet. Prêt. Plastisor. Qu'est fait?
And we'll have to double up our barracks, maybe triple up as well.
Plastisor.
Thankfully their resources seem to be running low. Yep, we're gonna have to retaliate. We'll put them on.
Okay.
Let's see. Let this be a massacre indeed. We'll take care of this. Our own English. We'll take care of our English enemies quite easily. Alrighto, righto. Da-da. We're gonna eat some more food, please. Up to Paladin we go. Well, Duke Strasberry. You're surrounded, you know. Lions and knights, it'll be your downfall now. We will not take what you've done lying down now. Anyway. We have an opening now. We must go and flow. And wreak havoc now, don't you know? down the town center shall go. Nowhere for your villagers to run now, you know. Anyway, this shall take them down nice and slow. Anyway, now we have other issues handled now, you know. Let's see. Take my French paladins, and now you shall see them doing now. Quite frankly. Righto, righto. Oh, we shall take him down, siege him low. Anyway, time taking out those annoying galleons, don't you know? They've caused trouble, they've caused issue indeed. Even now, they're nothing, as is quite plain to see. Let's see, let's see. Oh, we're all gold now. Oh, don't you fret. I'm walking to Burgundy. Quite faint as it is, you know. Anyway, they're all gold. Well, they're our resources is anything, out of anything they can use now, you know. And we should just take care of Rich Shrewsbury. You know? It's pathetic, quite clearly, to see how they hang on the lost vestiges of their glory and fame. And after that, you will, quite simply for me, become more woodcutters, my glory, you see. Yeah. Noble time for everyone involved.
Hey. Okay. Effet. Pirax. Ohé.
Anyway, we'll need to protect our trade most of all.
Pastisor.
So we'll put down. And we need a nice down to protect. As we wreck shop on anything that they fail to protect. Duke of Shrewsbury, you've been brought low. The annoyance of cavaliers and other knights shall no longer show. Anyway, to Burgundy. The caravan shall go. Oh, and now we have a lot more time. Take it easy and slow. You have an army of knights to take care of, don't you know? It seems they expend their resources. Is the deep pockets no more? Or as we will run them over. Again, once more. The army of longbowmen and shot, run down and brought low. Oh, how pathetic. Quite the pathetic sight, don't you know? But yeah, genuinely. We're at the point where
Liebe.
there's maintenance and improvement of our current territories more than anything else.
Perfect.
Okay.
After that, I'll make sure they construct a wall for us.
Bastisso.
Important defenses, don't you know? Our first trade cart to Burgundy, you see? Let's see how much our wealth increases with each trade now. Oh, indeed. 77? Not bad, not bad. But, frankly, yeah, something special to be had.
Prêt.
Anyway, we need to build, like, make sure there's a gate.
Bastisso.
In order to handle anything, any sort of intake. We fortified our walls, make them stable and safe.
Liebe. Keva. Keye. Oye.
Da 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 da. We're gonna win this battle, don't you know now? Additionally.
Prêt. Oh yeah. Certes.
Anyway,
Cueilleur. Liebe.
77 gold is not bad. Add market economy. We just need to make sure the trade keeps flowing, you know? And we gotta keep a lot of gold incoming for an army of knights, don't you know? But yeah, I'm so glad we smashed Burgundy early, otherwise we've been overwhelmed. And my army is so surly.
Bastisso.
But yeah,
Oe. Bastisso.
with the English having exhausted their vast resources, there's far less pressure on us now.
Bastisso.
How
Oe.
to keep
Artisan.
things flowing and going.
Perfect.
Mm.
Prêt.
Yeah, now it's just gonna be a slow, steady siege. Something you probably don't want to hear. But it's what's gonna happen anyway. Hey, so we might as well not deny it.
Okay.
Cueilleur. Oh yeah.
Righto, righto. Taken care of quite easily enough. Anyway, we have a siege to maintain. That is no bluff. Yeah, it's about time. Make sure things are up to snuff.
C'est fait. Artisan.
Broken trebuchets means me nothing. Anything that performs.
Oe. Artisan.
Wealthy enough? Yes, indeed.
Prêt.
After all, we can maintain quite a brutal army indeed.
Bastisso. Bastisso.
But yeah,
Bastisso. Bastisso.
It's time to have fun with this.
Pastisor. Pastisor. Pastisor.
After all, what's the point of having a great army if you can't really run roughshod over the enemy?
Prêt à la bataille. Seigneur, certes.
Anyway, this is now a slow, steady siege.
J'ai fait.
Because, after all, being in a hurry about this would not benefit anyone. And it'd only benefit the English, really. But it wouldn't benefit our soldiers at all. So, it's a siege then. And it will take our time indeed. Let's see. Yeah, it's just a slow siege. Annoying indeed.
Prêt. Bûcheron. Oil.
Alright,
Pastisor.
we'll compensate for that easily enough.
Seigneur, à la bataille. Que fait? Seigneur, certes. L'hiver.
Oh yeah, we're going... I'll have to bring down some true terror soon enough.
Ohé. Pastisor. Pastisor.
Righto, righto. Yeah. Anyway, that's taken care of. No need to rush. Oh, because soon we'll have a wealth of food, a surplus. Da 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 da. We'll create a few villagers and send them over. Or because we have an enemy to crush once over. But yeah, this mission was practically impossible the first 3 days of release. Balance out of whack. And the AI is much better than what used to be.
Okay.
Let's see. It's a slow siege indeed. But
C'est fait.
a victory is practically guaranteed.
Bastissor. Bastissor. Bastissor.
Que fait? Hey,
You three, you will mine some stone for me.
so. Oh, hey.
C'est
You
fait.
5. Run the ranks of the woodcutters, don't you know? Oh, do it as a favor for me.
Bastissor.
Yeah. Gonna siege them down, gonna break them. At the siege workshop, up the army shall turn to dust. In the end, it doesn't really matter how many men they filled when my army replenishes almost instantly, as you can see here with its yield. That's just what happens when you have infinite gold being traded to and fro. Oh yeah. Army means nothing, especially now with what I can bring to bear. And it's time for some French cannon. And to bring them to spare. Anyway.
Bastissor.
Hey, we need more trade carts. Arts. Can't be running low on gold, you know. Yeah.
Bonjour. Crieur.
Da da da.
Prêt. Libre.
Anyway, time to break in and show our stuff, strut about. I'll make a mess of all the English's
Libre.
army and stuff. I'm running out of rhymes, but I'm still on time. Now let's rain some hell on Burgundy's time. Oh damn it!
Je fais. Oh yeah. Ça. Prêt, crieur. Je fais.
Righto, righto.
Je fais. Libre.
Let's go, let's go! It's time to put on a show. Hmm.
Crieur. Oh yeah. Assault. Bonjour.
Anyway, this is how you do it.
Je fais.
It.
À la
You run through them and deliberately and slowly. I don't need to blow it. Right then. Let's see. This is happening easily enough, don't you see? I don't mean to be rude, I don't mean to bluff, but the army of the English is, quite frankly, is about to have enough. Let's see. Yeah. No, I can't have that. Quite rude when they try to wreak havoc like that. Ugh. Lucky them, my cannons caught out of place, but no matter. The army will soon know its place. But none can. Alright, that achievement's broken. Because apparently, it thinks I'm playing as the Bohemians. I'm not. Isn't that funny? Come on now. Oh, it's time to bring them down. English, and time to show the English crown what happens when you mess with France and to drive them out of town. Ayo. Oh yeah. Bern is dead, easily. No chance for them to come back from how badly they've been bled. And an army is truly brought down to its knees. It is dead. Yeah. Pathetic, really. Almost sad indeed. Oh, what is this? How neat, how charming, but pathetic nonetheless. Of this, I'm afraid I must stress. Let's tear down the town center. Let's run wild. I'll destroy them once and for all. This is going to be wild. Burgundy, it was easy. We took him out early. But in Shrewsbury, annoying indeed. But he can't. But he was dealt with, despite him being quite surly. And now, England has been laid to rest. Interest in France have proven fruitless. They have been crushed, destroyed, reduced to ash and dust. Let's see what remains of their castles and fortresses here in England. Alright, they're rubble and dust. Oh, what is this? archers, I see. We'll take care of them easily enough. Just wait and see. Righto, righto. Easily done. Pathetic English. I feel sorry for the English because I had handily won.
Vive la France!
Ah, so that's what I was told out. Train archers for them? That's quite pathetic indeed. I have already won.
Toil, blood, and victories was reversed in a little over a year by a teenage girl. The 100 Years' War has ended. Even more importantly, Joan's acts ignited a sense of French nationalism. Peasants and nobles alike no longer belong to lords and kings, but to France herself. We will not let Joan be forgotten. Already, statues and stained glass portraits have been commissioned in hundreds of towns and cities throughout France. Her verdict of guilt was rightfully reversed, and I expect that Joan of Arc will soon be beatified as a saint. Sometimes the outcome of history is determined by strength of arms, other times by happenstance. But in 15th century France, history was determined by the will of a young girl, the only person in history to command the armies of an entire nation at the age of 17.
Yeah. Well, that was Joan of Arc, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed and had fun with me. I certainly did. The story, I enjoyed, I cannot lie. And this was the last English holdout in France. A minor inconvenience at best. Just as the rest of the armies turned to dust beneath my hands and Burgundian finance. Almost pathetic, I must say, and for one just so lovely as me, I must say. But that's where we must end. And thank you for coming this day, as we have defeated Burgundy, Shrewsbury, and England, and all together on this day. Have a good night. I wish attend to campaigns, because next time I stream this, it'll be Africa with Saladin and his campaigns. Outrage, the Holy Land is ruled by Saracens. Zealous European knights have descended upon the Middle East and carved out 4 Crusader kingdoms. A Saracen general, Saladin, rallies his troops in an attempt to drive back the invaders. Response European violence. Which the Saracens have become ruthless, but will it be enough to save the homeland? You'll have to see next time. I hope that you enjoyed watching me play this and hanging out with me. So next time you will see my glory and fame in this game indeed.